The PTI has requested more time to consult party founder Imran Khan on the negotiation agenda before the third round of talks with the government next week. In the second meeting held under NA Speaker Ayaz Sadiq's oversight, PTI representatives highlighted two initial demands: the release of political prisoners and a judicial commission to probe the events of May 9, 2023 and November 26, 2024. Both sides expressed optimism about the negotiations. The government permitted the PTI committee to meet Imran Khan in Adiala jail to finalize their charter of demands set to be presented in the next meeting. The military accepted 19 mercy petitions from convicts involved in the May 9th riots, citing humanitarian grounds. These individuals had been sentenced by military courts to rigorous imprisonment for their roles in nationwide riots following Imran Khan's arrest. Their release is contingent upon completing procedural formalities. The ISPR emphasized the importance of due process and compassion. PTI Chairman Barrister Gohar Ali Khan welcomed the remission but reiterated the party's opposition to military trials, calling for civilian courts to handle such cases. He maintained that military court convictions remain unconstitutional and should be addressed by the Supreme Court. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar reaffirmed the government's commitment to transforming Pakistan from a nuclear power into an economic powerhouse. Addressing a press conference, Dar outlined ongoing efforts to stabilize the economy and enhance diplomatic ties. He highlighted Pakistan's recent two-year term as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council and progress in bilateral and multilateral engagements. In Gaza's Khan Yunis, a deadly Israeli airstrike targeted the Interior Ministry headquarters, leaving 6 people dead, according to medics. The attack is part of ongoing hostilities in the region, further intensifying the humanitarian crisis. As violence escalates, civilians continue to bear the brunt, with critical infrastructure being destroyed and lives lost. This strike adds to the growing toll of devastation in Gaza, highlighting the dire need for an immediate ceasefire to prevent further loss of life and destruction. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza worsens as the number of 8 personnel killed in Israeli strikes since October 7th has risen to 736. Gaza's government media office condemned the attacks, claiming they aim to destabilize the region and erode the resilience of its people. The office described the escalating deaths of humanitarian workers as a deliberate attempt to undermine relief efforts for the afflicted population. This shocking statistic underscores the immense risks faced by those striving to provide aid in the conflict zone, further deepening the tragedy unfolding in Gaza. Meanwhile, the Israeli military faces an alarming rise in suicides among its soldiers, with 28 suspected cases since the Gaza conflict began in October. This number surpasses the total for 2023, which recorded 17 suicides, highlighting the psychological toll of prolonged warfare. According to official figures, 891 Israeli soldiers have been killed and over 5,500 wounded since the conflict's onset. The stark reality of these statistics reveals the far-reaching impact of the war, affecting not only those on the battlefield but also the mental health of soldiers grappling with its aftermath. 10 people were injured in a mass shooting in Queens, New York City late on New Year's Day. According to the NYPD, the victims included 6 females and 4 males, all of whom are expected to recover. The incident occurred outside a private events club when 3 to 4 suspects opened fire on a crowd. Police have ruled out any connection to terrorism. The attack left the community in shock, with social media flooded with images of the aftermath and heavy police presence. Authorities are investigating leads to identify and apprehend the perpetrators. This tragic event was part of a series of violent incidents across the US on New Year's Day. In New Orleans, a truck plowed through a street packed with New Year's revelers, leaving 15 dead. Meanwhile, in Las Vegas, a Tesla truck exploded outside the Trump Hotel, killing 1 person and injuring 7. Authorities are investigating both incidents, exploring potential terrorist links. These acts of violence cast a grim shadow over the start of the new year, leaving the nation on high alert.